Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesday. So we just had that beautiful new moon in Aries. We are in the first week of April. Springtime. The flowers are blossoming, the birds are chirping, and love is in the air. So let's see what the universe has for you guys. The highest and greatest messages of the Twin Flames. Thank you, angels and guides. What do the Twin Flames need to know? It's going to serve their highest and greatest good at this time. What is going on with the Twin Flame Collective? Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. Oops, good. I like it. We got two. Release your ex. Love yourself first. Let's talk about it. There's a glare here, so give me a second. Find something to block. Love yourself first. As we know, self-love is what? The best love, right? As a twin flame, you are on this journey to first love yourself in such a manner, in such a fulfilling way, with such unconditional love that you can then attract that same love right back into you, right? But it starts with you. Sorry, I'm holding up my birthday card for my baby girl. My birthday was recently. But love yourself first. You loving yourself attracts to you that in which you desire, right? Taking care of yourself, setting healthy boundaries, resting when you need to rest, honoring your body, um, standing in your truth, speaking up, using your voice, right? These are all expressions of loving yourself. Taking like a salt bath, going for walks in nature, journaling, your meditation practice, your exercise routine, like whatever it is that shows you that you love and nurture and care in yourself, do that. Her self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, right? When you're loving yourself, you're attracting back that same love to you, right? And when you're loving yourself, you're teaching other people how to treat you. First things first. I love that it came out with what? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. You do not have space in your container for the love that you want and the love that you had, right? So you have to make a choice. So are you going to choose the devil you knew, right? Or are you trying to be with the angel that you desire, right? The one that you're in alignment with, the person that has been called to you, the soul essence that is just drawing out to you. Are you ready to let go of the patterns of behavior that had you attracting like a narcissist or somebody who's just not in alignment with your soul, with your goals, with your dreams, right? And we've all been there. Sometimes it's that good old demon dick. Sometimes it's that fire pussy, whatever it is that we're holding on to. Sometimes it's just a length of time, right? You've been dealing with someone for so long that you feel like, oh, I might as well just, we've made it this far, why don't we just keep going? But it's like, no, it's time to let go, right? It's time to pour the poison out of your cup, clean the cup out, and make space, right? Pour the poison out of your cup by releasing your ex. Clean the cup, your goblet, nurturing yourself so that you have the ability to receive that in which you desire. So for some of you twin flames, this is an energy that you're moving away from, right? You saw the patterns, you've done a lot of the healing work because we all got called to task, especially with Chiron conjunct right now, right? The wounded healer is coming in strong, having us really take a look at our lives and being like, if there is dirt there, you have to clean it up. No more throwing a whole bunch of stuff into the cabinet and closing the door. No more sweeping stuff under the rug. No, it's about time for you to step forward, open the cabinets, pull the rug up, and really dive deep in cleaning your house, right? So for some of you, that's the work that you've been doing. You just came out of that. You let your ex go. You found space with yourself. You're learning to love on yourself. You're learning to express yourself. You're learning to like be with your own. You're learning that you'll be good with or without another person. And for some of you, this is you still holding on to that past, right? Holding on to the memories. Again, sometimes it's just like a matter of time, or maybe you guys have children together, or you don't want to like cause any waves. You don't want anyone to get hurt, right? But you're hurting yourself. You're not honoring yourself. You're not honoring your own soul if you're not even stepping into the truth of who you are by holding on to that, right? It's time to like stop. This is always the woe is me card, right? It's like stop with the fucking pity party already. Let it go. Time to let it go. Time to pour that love that you were giving into this dysfunctional behavior and patterns or whatever into yourself, right? Love yourself. Put yourself first, right? And I'm not talking about in a selfish manner. I'm talking about like selflessly putting yourself first, learning to love yourself so that you can receive that same love back from those around you in your tribe. You absolutely deserve it, right? You deserve it. And as a twin, if you want to be in alignment, if you want to be ready for union, you have to learn to love yourself first. How you going to give to somebody something you ain't got? Things to think about, my beloved. Thank you, angels. Worth waiting for. Yeah. So this is like a timeout, right? It's the timeout to heal. Again, we just saw releasing the X. So maybe some of you are coming out of that mode, that hermit mode, where you have to just take time for yourself and be one with yourself and your own energies, right? To just really, really just chill and to learn again to love on yourself. And for some of you, you're in that waiting period right now, right? You're holding on to that right now. You're chilling right now, right in the second, and learning that like your love, your divinity, your joy means something. They matter. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, beloved. So, yeah, so a matter of loving yourself and putting yourself first. And as you're in this waiting period, right, as you're releasing these toxic behaviors, these people that are no longer serving you, these thoughts about relationships that are no longer serving you, you're learning that you are worth it, right? This is a long game, right? Because we're talking about twin flames. This is an eternal dance. So there's no rush, literally, right? Yes, obviously you want to be in this incarnation and you want to have someone to love and hold and to respect and to honor and to hold space with. Absolutely. I get that. Absolutely. But understanding that this is a long game, then take the pressure off of yourself, right? Like literally take your foot off the gas and just like cruise for a while, right? Get the car in cruise control and just chill out and understand that this is a long game. You don't have to do it all right now. Everything does not have to be fixed in this moment. It really doesn't, right? And you're on a pattern of healing and changing and growing and evolving, and so is your twin, right? And so there are going to be things that you excel at and propel at and accelerate at because that is a part of your journey. And they're going to go through some of those same things, and it's going to take them a lot longer to get to where you're at in that area because that is not a part of their journey. Maybe they needed those extra steps, whereas they may bypass you in another area of your life, right? And that's the game and the dance that you guys are playing. So if you are willing to love on yourself and honor yourself and respect yourself and see those patterns within yourself, then you'll understand that there's no pressure, right? You're going with the flow. You're really working on yourself. You're focusing your energies on yourself. And thus, from that space of healing and nurturing and self-respect and self-love and self-worth, it's coming back to you, right? As you heal, your twin heals. As they heal, you heal. So the two of you are just pouring into each other, pouring into each other, pouring into each other as you're pouring into yourselves. You have two full cups. Neither should ever be empty, right? So this process, although it might feel like for some of you that it's taken forever and you just like want union and you want it right now, it is worth waiting for because do you want it to lose it? Because if you rush it and you're not understanding the eternalness of this connection, you're gonna end up losing it. How many other lifetimes have you guys lost it because one of you just wasn't ready? You know what I mean? Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What other messages do we have for the twin flames on this day? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, right? What is this? It's an energy of just chilling out and relaxing and being in the present moment and just enjoying one another and not taking this so serious and not having such high expectations and hopes and comparing your union to another person's union and your path to another path, or this is what they said in this book and I read an article. Like, no, this is about just chilling and enjoying yourselves and embracing one another. And for some of you, yeah, this is you taking your relationship to the next level, right? Maybe you're gonna get together in the physical. Maybe you're already together and you're gonna get engaged. Maybe you're engaged and you're ready to get married, right? Or maybe you guys are moving in together. Whatever it is, it's about chilling and loving and honoring those moments of your time together as a unit, you and your twin, right? Not all the externals, not all the parties, right? The honeymoon is when? After the wedding. The wedding was the big party for you and your friends and everybody to come and enjoy the loving moment, which is you. The honeymoon is just for the happy couple, right? This is about your energy and the energy of your twin. It's about remembering that this is a union of love, remembering that this is divine, putting some joy into it, finding reasons to be joyful, laughing together, embracing one another, right? Real intimate moments. If you haven't met in the physical yet, like it's that it looks like a card of travel, right? So maybe you're going to be traveling soon and you're going to be meeting your twin. There's a lot. This is beautiful energy, like a gondola, right? So just being by the water, cleansing by the water, healing, traveling, right? They're moving forward, right? It's almost like the six of swords and tarot, right? Leaving the tough times behind so that we can move forward, right? And I'm really seeing that. It's like leaving this alone so I can get this. We got to release this in order to get this. And what's the first step? Love on yourself first. Bottom of the deck, soulmate, right? Yes, this is your soulmate. Yeah. Confirmation, but it's about letting go of the past. Like, you got to let it go. Let it go and be one with yourself and be one with your energies. I know when I first broke up with my children's father, like I went on like a 2 year hiatus and I didn't understand. I didn't know about the dark night of the soul. I didn't know about none of that shit. All I knew was that I needed to just be one with myself and one with my energies and just really just like recalibrate. And that was a 2 year stint for me. Not saying it's gonna take you 2 years. I'm telling you what I had to do because I had a lot of other people's energies on me and not just from him, but from all the previous experiences and being an empath and not knowing how any of that works and just picking up shit like a motherfucking sponge and just going through it, right? So it took me 2 years to really like get to be one with myself and cleanse house. But I was so happy when I did because then I started being in alignment with other people that were on this path, right? That were hearing me, that were seeing me, that were understanding me. And my energy shifted, right? My whole life really began to shift at that moment. So, but it started with me taking my energy back and my power back and loving on myself. That was where my strength um came from, right? That was where my healing came from. Oh, I love this. So as you're going through this process, my beautiful twin frames, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, find a like-minded community, right? This twin flame journey, first of all, isn't for everyone as much as people would love to just jump on the bandwagon. That's not the case, right? This isn't for everyone. So find people that you can talk to about this. Find people that are gonna resonate with the triggers, the healing, the all the nuances that come from like being a twin flame, right? And also reaching out to your friends and just getting support as you release your ex, right? Because sometimes we're with people and we're with them for a long period of time, and now our friends are their friends, and it's kind of like, oh my God, do I have to choose a side? It's like, no, like stepping up and expressing how you feel, like it's time for me to move forward, and I'm not happy, and I know there's better for me, and I need to focus on myself. And again, we're not doing that from a place of selfishness. We're doing it from a place of selflessness. We're learning to love on ourselves and respect ourselves so that other people around us see how we need to be treated as well, right? So let your friends support you through this process. Let your friends support you as you're healing, as you're growing, as you're shifting, as you're releasing those thought patterns, as you're finding out these new and delicious things about yourself, right? As you're moving forward onto your journey. There's a ton of us out here that know that you're not crazy. Doreen. Sorry, my beloved. So, twice now, interrupted during your reading, right? There's no mistakes in tarot when that's going on. So, this is about not being distracted. This is about the fact that things are just going to be coming at you, right, in a lot of different ways. And how are you going to handle it, right? How are you going to handle these changes? How are you going to handle these shifts? How are you going to handle um the differences and the variances that keep coming up in your life, right? Are you going to let it throw you off track? No, again, because what is this? It's an eternal game, right? So don't allow it to throw you off track. Understand it, like some things just aren't working, right? Like you just got to let it go. You got to move forward. Yeah, see? Unrequited love is one of the two cards that just popped out. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's time to let it go, right? It's time to let it go. Like you held on. These karmics are here for us to teach us lessons, lessons that we cannot learn with our twins, right? Because our twins are coming at us from a soul's perspective, just pure unconditional love in the lessons and the triggers that you're going through together, right? As you guys are mirroring each other. But karmics come in and teach you the lessons that you can't learn from your twins, right? Some of those lessons are a lot harder and a lot harsher. And so they came for a reason to teach you how to love yourself, how to respect yourself, how to stand your ground, how to stand in your light, how to set boundaries, right? It's time to let that stuff go. Love on yourself, right? And what? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Once you release this, oh, woe is me, blah, 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 wah, 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 and stop holding on to the past because it's just not worth it for you, right? You have the space in your container for what you really desire. You have the space for this, right? You have you're moving forward with each other. You guys are in love. You're in alignment. You're getting there together, right? You already called it your soulmate. We saw that again. We saw it earlier. There was a soulmate card that came out. Look, bottom of the deck, wedding. The situation involves marriage. So again, for some of you, you're cleaning house right now, right? It's like you're just cleaning out space, right? You know that, like, let's say you're trying to manifest a partner, right? So you clean out one of the closets in your house, right? Or you clean out like a nightstand and you start sleeping on one side of the bed so that you can have that space, that energy drawing in, right? For some of you, this is where you're going. These are the shifts that you're making. And for some of you, this wedding, this high level commitment, this relationship that you're in with the ex, it might take a little bit of time, right? Because you can't just up and leave your husband and wife, right? Like divorces take time. There are children involved. There's finances involved. There's housing involved. Like there's a lot, right? So for some of you, it's been complicated and you're getting out of this situation. But again, we had the worth waiting for card early, right? Where did we have the worth wait? I think it was at the bottom of the deck. We had the worth waiting for card, right? So that's indicative that, like, although this may take time, it is worth it. The process is worth it. Oh, here we go. Worth waiting for. I was like, I know we have the worth waiting for card. But this is an eternal game, right? So you don't need to rush it. Like, do things the right way, right? If you or your twin is married, do things the right way. Don't fuck your lives up starting off with bad karma. That is not what the universe wants. Yes, the universe wants twins to be together, but not at the expense of someone else's heartache and pain. No, that's not what this is for. It's about doing things the right way. It's about taking the time you need, not stalling and bullshitting because you don't want to cause any waves, right? Because somebody is going to be emotional and somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. But I'm talking about, like, forcing yourself to stay in a marriage because it's better for the kids kind of bullshit, right? We're not doing that anymore, not in this lifetime. This is about respecting yourself, respecting your partner, respecting your twin, right? Respecting whatever situationship they have going on, and you guys making the steps that need to be made, right? And in loving yourself first, that is why you're leaving that dynamic, right? That's why you're leaving that karmic. It's not leaving him for you or I'm leaving her for you. No, this is about I'm leaving this situation because I've learned the lessons that I needed to learn here. And this is no longer in happy space. This is no longer my safe space. This is no longer a space that I want to be held. I no longer want to be in this container, right? I've outgrown this container. It's time for me to move forward. And so, as an act of self love, as an act of self care, I'm walking away, right? That is where we're coming from. We're not doing no toxic shit. We're walking away and we're healing ourselves and loving ourselves. And from that space, we're in alignment with our true divine counterpart. And if that is your true divine counterpart, then they're going to understand that this takes time and they're going to hold space for you because they too know at a soul level this is an eternal game, right? Of course, you want to be with your twin and have that passion and that love, that camaraderie, that alignment, like right here, right now, right in this moment. Absolutely. Of course, who wouldn't? But do you want it if it's not in alignment with your truth? No. We're trying to get there, right? We're trying to get to the next step. We're trying to take ourselves to a higher level. We're trying to expand and grow. We're understanding that this is an eternal game. We know at a soul level that that's our divine masculine, that's our divine feminine, right? At a spiritual level, it's like we're already married to them, right? I'm gonna leave that there. I thank you so much. I love you. Look, you deserve love. I literally was like, oh, that's it. That's it. And here we go. You deserve love. You are lovable. I'm going to let the universe leave that there for you. I love you. God loves you, and angels surround you. Later, guys.